Is going to be a video product review comparison of the First Alert smoke detector compared to the Kiddie smoke detector. Which one is better? Hard to say. You look at all the product tests out there, they are almost the same with how they detect. Why am I doing this video? Why isn't this up on the ceiling? I've got two of them that are off the ceiling right now because one of them, well, they both false alerted. Instead of first alerted, they false alerted. They might have had dust in them. The problem with these things, with all smoke detectors, whether it's Kiddie or First Alert, and I don't know who else makes it, maybe Google has the same problem. You get a spider in there, you get a drop of dust, you put a blower in your house and you blow around some dust. These things are going to false trigger within a week. You take a mop and mop the ceiling, move dust around, they're going to false trigger. They always say if you're going to paint in the house, put the little cover over it that comes with it when you buy it. Of course, most people either didn't get the cover or they threw it away. So these are really susceptible to false triggers. The battery goes low, you're going to get a false trigger. This is an AC unit and a battery unit. And so what happened? The first time I bought these things in this place, I bought 3 of them. And all 3 went and false triggered. I threw them out. Well, 2 of them false triggered. Threw them out, bought 3 more. A couple of them false triggered, and I said, I'm not going to play this game because I don't want to get woken up at 2 in the morning with an alert because the dog goes crazy and I can't stand it. And it's a lot of trouble to find a ladder, climb up to the ceiling, yank these things out. You got to pull the battery and you got to drain the extra current in there so that it doesn't go and keep zipping, making noise until it dies. So this last time, I said enough of this, and I did a thing on social media that obviously got the attention of them because they knew I wasn't happy, and so they called me up the next day and said, we want to talk to you. And I told the guy, I said, two out of the 3 are now on a table, and I'm waiting for the 3rd one to go bad. And he says, well, we don't really like that, and he asked for the date codes, and I gave it to him. And then he said, what we're going to do is we're going to replace the 2 of them. Now, if this was a real company, if this was a quality company, the guy would have said, you've got 3 of them. You can't get up there to give me the date code. I'm going to send you the 3rd one. Replace them all. Instead, what he told me, cheap, cheap, cheap. Come on, this thing cost him, what, 10 cents to make? Instead, he told me, hopefully it doesn't false trigger, but if it does, I'm going to leave a note on the account. Make sure you take it down. Call us up, give us the date code. We'll be more than happy to send out another one to you. So good for them that they didn't want to look foolish on social media, and they sent out 2 of them for free. That's 2 of them for free out of 9 that I've purchased in the last, 6 years that have all gone bad. So I didn't want to take down the 3rd one and say that it triggered when it didn't. But good for them that they replaced it. That's part of their warranty. They didn't ask for a receipt or anything. They did want info off the bottom to know that I did have it. And they really should have gone and sent me the 3rd one without question, but they didn't. So what's the whole point of the video? I know people that buy the Kiddie AC, that buy the Kiddie with the battery that's 10-year. The battery that's supposed to last 10 years, they've gone off after a year, in the middle of the night, false triggering, they threw them out. I know people that have the AC, and who knows if that's dust. It could be dust, it could be a spider, it could be a bug crawling in there, it could be, well, the 10-year thing is a battery, there's no AC. But it could be dust, and you would think there'd be good technology that they could avoid that. I'm assuming this doesn't happen with commercial units in commercial buildings. There's no way you could have smoke detectors triggering in the middle of the night in a commercial building and them saying, oh yeah, we'll replace it. So there's got to be something commercial that's available. I don't know what it is. I don't know how much it costs, but it's probably worth whatever instead of dealing with this nightmare. As far as Google smoke detector, I would love to have a couple Google smoke detectors to set up, but I've looked at the reviews on those too. People saying after a month it broke, after a month or 2 or 6 months, it wasn't working. They contacted Google, and Google refused to replace it. Or if they bought it on Amazon, Google said, you should have bought it from us, we're not going to replace it. So I don't know that there are any smoke detectors out there that don't false trigger or that don't give you the chirping, even if the battery's good. I have talked to people who've said they had the battery, they tested it on a meter, the battery checked out good, they put the battery back in and it chirped. They put another battery in and it stopped chirping, even though the battery showed good on the first one. So who knows what's going on with these systems, these circuits, these smoke detectors, but that is my opinion. There's probably not much of a difference between First Alert and Kiddie and Google. No matter how much you're paying, you're getting the same type of nightmare. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, leave a comment, and look for the links in the video description. Thank you.